Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Gospel Victor Steven. I am a relationship counselor and transformational coach for women. I'm the founder of the Refined Woman Academy, and over there, I teach women to 10x the quality of their lives, to live by design, to make wise relationship decisions, and to prosper from rest. Okay, this is the 14 days Wealthy You Challenge, and it's been nothing short of amazing recording for you, speaking to you, and getting the feedbacks I have been getting on here and on the WhatsApp group. Now, in today's video, we're going to look at how to shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Okay, and the topic focus is basically looking at the fact that there is more than enough for everyone. For people that didn't come from, you know, home where there was enough food to eat on the table and there were, you know, the basic amenities available, a lot of them would deal with this scarcity mindset. Even some persons that grew up in average families can also deal with scarcity mindset if they had experienced abundance to a certain level. And of course, if the things they had growing up fostered either scarcity or abundance, right? So, now what is the scarcity mindset? The scarcity mindset is a belief that resources, money, opportunities, success, the good things of life, right, are limited, leading to fear, competition, and reluctance to take risks. There are a lot of persons that are not resilient enough because they feel like they are not deserving of some things. They feel like there's not enough abundance. They feel like they don't want to make noise. They don't want to disturb, that everything has been taken. There's nothing left. All of those things as all of those things stem from scarcity mindset. Another thing that also is a result of scarcity mindset is, should I say, greed, right? Wanting to take everything to yourself and not living for another person because you feel like it's going to get finished or you're not going to get any again, right? So there's food in the pot. You want to finish everything without thinking that, oh, there's another person in the house that needs to eat. This is a simple example that is not related to money, but speaks to the kind of mindset that some persons carry, right? You can identify if you have scarcity mindset or abundance mindset from your day-to-day decisions that you make. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to step from that place where you feel like, oh, there's not enough opportunities out there, or there's not enough money, or I cannot make enough money from where I am, or I'm limited by the gadgets that I have, I'm limited by my phone, I'm limited by by motherhood, I'm limited by marriage, I'm limited because I'm single, I'm limited because of my parents, I'm limited. I know that there are times where some of these excuses can be valid, but a scarcity mindset will let those excuses cripple him or her and keep them on the same spot for a very long time. Okay. Now, what is abundance mindset? Abundance mindset is a belief that there is more than enough for everyone, leading to generosity, confidence, and openness to opportunities. Whenever you see people with abundance mindset, they are always optimistic. Even when things doesn't go the way they want, even when things don't go as planned, they are optimistic because they know that, oh, if this one didn't go as planned, we go again because there's so much more. An example of such a person in scripture, I think, is Isaac. Now, the Bible says that there was a time where, he dug a well. I think there was a war or something. He had to let go of the well. He had to cover it up or something. I think there was a war. He dug another well, and he dug another well, and he dug another well to a place where he now got to a point where he was like, now this is Rehoboth. This is a land of fruitfulness. Okay, he was looking for water. There was famine. I remember now. He dug this particular well. There's no water. Do you know what it takes to dig a well? Not our kind of, I mean, now we even use borehole, but imagine the kind of wells we have nowadays that are not as deep as that of their time. You have to spend hours digging and digging and digging, and you don't get what you want. You're like, I'm going to dig again because yes, there may be famine. Yes, everything may look scarce, but I know that there's water. I know that there's a place of fruitfulness, and we're going to get there. And he kept digging till he got to his place of Rehoboth. That is an example of someone with an abundance mindset. He's not going to see that limited, like, oh, I've tried, I've done about 3 times. I've tried. He keeps going. And that is what it looks like when you have an abundance mindset, such that, oh, you tried this opportunity, it didn't go through. You're going to try the next opportunity that comes your way, and the next opportunity that comes your way, and the next seemingly opportunity that wasn't looking like an opportunity. Do you see? That is what abundance mindset looks like. Abundance mindset also looks like letting go of some opportunities if they don't fit the life that you want. Because you're not thinking that, oh, if I lose this opportunity, I'm not going to get something else again. Here's an example. So there was a time I was looking for a remote job. I was already working remotely at the time, but I mean, I was looking for more offers, more offers, more income, I was looking for more offers. I got one, but the pay was really small for the job I was meant to do, and the timing was not even convenient for me. I was considering taking it up because I mean I needed more money, and at the time, um, I had those debts to settle. So I was like, if I get more money coming this month, it will help me settle these debts easier. But when I told my husband of the job offer, he told me the timing of this job is not convenient for you because you're a mom. You should let go of it, right? I mean, initially, I felt like when I'm going to be leaving money on the table, they normally tell you guys on social media, don't leave money on the table. I felt like I was going to be leaving money on the table. But guess what? I obeyed. And it wasn't up to some months after I got another better job offer with a better pay and better working conditions. The timing was very convenient for me. And I got it in a place I didn't even think of getting it. A place I didn't even think it was just. And funny enough, since that day till date, I've not seen another vacancy like that in that same place where I saw this vacancy for this job opening. Do you see? So scarcity mindset could look like, if I don't take this opportunity, if I had taken it could have blocked, it could have blocked, it could have blocked this other opportunity I eventually stepped into. And you know why I'm sharing this with you? I came across another opportunity again recently, another well paying opportunity, but the timing was also not convenient for me for the kind of life I'm trying to be. That's what I'm saying. You can live by design. I don't want to divert, but this is something I teach ladies. If you want to live by design, you can live by design. You can create the kind of life that you want. And so I shared this with my husband, like, oh, these guys now have an opening. I once applied to them last year. I'm thinking of applying again because I know they pay well, right? But then when we looked at the conditions, I was actually qualified for the job, but the timing was not convenient for me because I'm a wife, I'm a mom, right? So that timing would take away my what I normally do with my son, what at that particular time will take away that precious moment that I spend with my infant. And so my husband advised me, yes, it looks rosy, it looks like a good opportunity, but I want you to let it go. I almost started feeling uncomfortable again, but I reminded myself that the first time I took it to my husband's advice to let go of that opportunity, I reaped the benefits. So yes, I had to let go of this other opportunity. What if I don't really get another opportunity like this again? There's something else I'm going to do that is still going to give me the harvest that I want because I'm going to keep digging my well till I get to the place of Rehoboth. Do you see? So there's a difference between working with scarcity mindset and abundance mindset. It's something you have to consciously deal with and work on from time to time. Abundance mindset looks like there is more than enough to go around. Adefe would always say this, there's more than enough to go around. When you have that mindset, there's some things you will not be greedy about. There's some things you will not be selfish with because there's more than enough to go around. And when you begin to express generosity and do those things you need to do, not from a place of greed or a place of abundance, more abundance will come to you. If you're giving from a place of, more, I just have to give, you're just obligated, you would reap the benefit, right? Because there's a lot of giving and receiving. But it's not going to be like when you're doing it sparingly, when you're doing it with joy because you know there's enough abundance. When the abundance is coming, you'll be happy. Yes, there's enough. It's more like a fulfillment. It's more like the reality you want to experience, not from a place of, let me just give, they're disturbing me. No, no, there's a difference. There's a difference. You should be able to recognize per time which mindset you're working with. Is it scarcity mindset? When you go to the market and you want to get something and you recognize that, oh, the price of this thing is quite expensive, instead of saying, oh, I can't afford this, which someone with scarcity mindset would say, it's best to say, I will work towards it and get it some other time. Do you see? It's best to say, I will work towards it and get it some other time. Or it's best to say, oh, I can afford it, but it's not a priority now. Do you see? These are things you need to, change what you're saying as it will help you in rewiring your subconscious mind, right? Here's a quick reflective exercise, your journal prompts. The first question you should ask yourself is, when was the last time I felt like I did not have enough? Maybe enough money, maybe enough time, maybe of enough opportunities. And this is also true. A lot of us feel like we don't have enough time. And that stems from scarcity mindset. You feel like the 24 hours God has given to you in a day and you're expected to sleep 8 hours out of it is not enough. It's because you are wasting. So you feel like the time is never enough. But you know what I realized this year? I can do more and still have time to rest because there's no scarcity. I've only been distracted. The time is enough. The time is enough to achieve all I need to achieve in a day. And again, you would also feel scarcity when you're trying to achieve what you should have achieved in a week, in one day. And that's what procrastination does to a lot of us. Do you see? We can consciously work out of all of these things through discipline, of course, and commitment, right? Strong value system. The next thing you should journal about is how did this belief affect my decision? How did the belief of, saying you did not have enough money, the time is not enough, or you don't have enough opportunity, how has it affected the decisions you have made so far? Has it made you sit on a spot saying, oh, I don't think I can do anything about it? Or has it made you, just relax and walk out of good opportunities because you feel like you don't have what it takes? This I'm doing today to earn my money wouldn't have been a reality if I walked away from that opportunity at the time that I was afraid of. Thank thank God I had a friend that pushed me. So what if I didn't? Right? Now the next thing you should ask yourself is what financial habits can be rooted in scarcity thinking. For example, is overspending. You're spending so much, you want to buy everything in the market because you feel like you don't have what's the word, you feel like tomorrow is going to be more expensive and you know that you're going to spend more tomorrow, or you feel like um, if you don't buy everything today it's going to finish from the shelves. These are things you need to really pay attention to. Another financial habit that can be rooted in scarcity thinking is avoiding investment because you feel like I don't have enough money to invest, or you feel like how much am I earning? I want to invest. All of this is a scarcity mindset. The more you stretch yourself to begin to do more financially, you're creating room in your life for more money to come in. It's the same thing with your relationship with your lover. You meet each other, you fall in love, it's all emotional, mushy, mushy, mushy. You get to a point where you feel like our differences are coming into the picture. But you remind yourself that even though we are different, I can stretch myself to do this for my partner because I know they like it. The more you stretch yourself, the more your love grows, the more your bond grows. It's the same thing you do with money. So when you're earning this certain amount, if you tell yourself, okay, if I stretch myself and inconvenience myself just a little bit, right, to take up this opportunity, it creates room in your life for more money. And with time, your mind adjusts to the fact that, oh, this is now the reality of my life. And I discover that that thing that was now looking difficult now becomes a normal experience in your life, a normal thing process you just have to walk through because it's something that you're doing regularly. Do you see? So the more you stretch yourself, the more you create room for more money to come into your life. All right. So as we wrap up shortly, you have to reframe your scarcity thoughts. First off, you have to identify the scarcity thoughts. Whenever you come across a financial decision, what's the first thought that pops into your head? Is it it's expensive? Oh, I'm also guilty of this one. There are times when I see something, I'm just like, more. But then we have to bring ourselves to order. Instead of saying, it's too expensive, oh, it's best to say, oh, that's okay. I'll work towards affording it. So you are controlling your energy to not elevate the negative part that says, "Oh, I can't afford it." Because you see, the thing with attracting money is all about your energy. What energy are you? What aura is around? What energy are you attracting? It's going to determine if you're going to attract abundance. Okay. The next thing to do is to challenge that scarcity thought. Ask yourself, this thing I'm saying, is it actually true? Is it that people cannot afford it? Abi I'm the one that's just feeling like, ask yourself, okay? And then you reframe it. Like I said, instead of saying, I can't afford it, say, I'm creating means to afford this. Instead of saying, I will never get out of debt, replace that statement with, I am actively taking steps to reduce my debt and build wealth. Saying creating wealth is easy for me. I understand my money. I am in charge of my money. My natural atmosphere is abundance. I know how to make and manage money. I know how to multiply my wealth. Understanding investments is easy for me. I know the right investments to make at the right time. You see, you begin to reframe your money statement, and all of these things becomes easy for you. So that will be all for today. If you gain value from this, I want you to let me know in the comment section and on the in the WhatsApp group. And if you have questions, please also do well to state them there. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on the post notification so you'll be notified when I put out another video. And if you have more suggestions, things you would like me to speak on, also do well to state it in the comments down below. And I'll see you in the next video.